The 12 seasons of The Big Bang Theory featuring Rajesh Koothrappali's romantic relationships, along with the causes and methods of their termination, are listed below. Raj had trouble finding a spouse throughout the most of The Big Bang Theory's 12 seasons. In fact, his selective mutism in the sitcom's early seasons made it considerably harder for him to find a companion when he was among women. Even though Raj was better at forming connections than any of his companions on The Big Bang Theory, very few of them lasted over time. Ultimately, Raj's closest and most dependable supporters were his close-knit circle of pals, whom he inadvertently rejected for a potential romance in season 12 of The Big Bang Theory. Raj's incapacity to engage in conversation with women unless he is under the influence of alcohol is exactly what made the first few seasons of The Big Bang Theory so funny. The CBS series finally worked around the issue, however, by having Raj temporarily date Penny's friend Emily. Emily was a wonderful fit since she was deaf and Raj wouldn't need to speak to her. After a while, Raj's dating experiences brought to light his neediness and, most importantly, his readiness to go to any lengths to have a woman, even if they had nothing in common. Here are the reasons for each of Raj's romances ending, leaving him single at the conclusion of The Big Bang Theory. When Penny initially presented Emily to Raj in The Wiggly Finger Catalyst, the 4th episode of season 5 of The Big Bang Theory, she thought she would be the ideal date for Raj, who was still having trouble approaching women without drinking. Since Emily couldn't hear Raj's voice due to her deafness, Penny reasoned that this would ease Raj's load. Raj had to go on a first date with Howard since Howard knew American Sign Language and Raj didn't, and they seemed to click when they finally went on dates. Emily was clearly with Raj for the money his family possessed, and although Raj didn't seem to mind, his friends did as long as he had a girlfriend. Raj and Emily's relationship ended as a result of Penny telling his parents about Raj. His parents gave him a choice. Either he broke up with Emily and continued receiving financial help from them, or he stayed with Emily and lost access to their money. Emily did not choose love, but he did. Emily ended their relationship because Raj was unable to keep buying her presents, confirming the friends of Raj to be correct. In The Tangible Affection Proof, episode 16 of season 6 of The Big Bang Theory, Raj first met Lucy at Stuart's Lonely Hearts Valentine's Day party. From the start, Lucy confided in Raj about her extreme social anxiety and her recent attempt to push herself beyond her comfort zone. Raj arranged dates in a method that was specific for them since Lucy couldn't meet too many people and he still couldn't talk to women when sober, even if their relationship had a few bumps along the road when Lucy ran away from a date. The conclusion of The Big Bang Theory season 6 has Raj pressuring Lucy to meet his friends, which ultimately leads to the breakdown of their relationship. Lucy was always honest about how her extreme social anxiety impacted her life. So even though the two were beautifully fit for one another, Raj's need to combine two significant aspects of his life, his new girlfriend and his friends, made him forget about Lucy's limits in the end. Raj's desire to spend time with Lucy and his friends was understandable, but he disregarded Lucy's needs and allowed their relationship to end tragically. Even though Raj's romance with Emily lasted the longest 3 seasons, it ended abruptly in The Valentine No Submergence, episode 15 of The Big Bang Theory. Raj and Emily Sweeney had a rocky beginning to their relationship in season 7, episode 17, when Raj matched with her on a dating service but abruptly withdrew his invitation to meet Amy. After a time, Raj and Emily got back in touch. Although they both worked in scientific disciplines, their other hobbies were polar opposites. Raj was too afraid to acknowledge the reality that Emily's goriest obsessions often frightened him.